Hi, I'm here with Mikhail Liddy from Fresh Home Loans. And obviously finance and discussions around finance is getting more and more pertinent in today's marketplace. And I just sort of asked Mikhail, what's really important at this stage in the finance game?
I think if you're relying on finance to purchase a property, with the complexities involved in getting a loan these days, differing policies from lender to lender, having an experienced and a knowledgeable broker in your corner who has access to those lending policies can match you with a particular lender and their lending policies in place, make a recommendation for you, and then manage everything on your behalf. Everybody's busy these days. We can do the running around for you.
And just to give you an indication, what sort of time frame does it take to get all this organised?
To get a fully assessed pre-approval, so the bank has looked at all of your financial details and said, yes, we're going to lend you that money if you find that right house. Realistically, you're looking a week to a week and a half. Once you've got all the information to your broker, they've put an application in about a week, week and a half to get a response. Anything sooner than that, and they haven't looked at it properly.
We're getting a lot of buyers coming to us with saying, here's our offer, but we're subject to finance for 30 days.
Yep.
And acting on behalf of the vendor, that is unattractive to us. If there's a lower offer which is not subject to finance, we're sometimes recommending that's a better proposal. What's your thoughts on that?
Banks will always be very nervous. When you're dealing directly with a bank, they will always be very conservative about putting in offers and what you should do, and they will try and push out the timeframes. If you've sat down with a broker, they've got you pre-approved, subject only to valuation, the finance clause still doesn't need to be more than a week or two to get a valuation done and to tick all the final boxes. As if you're well prepared, you can put in a really strong offer and give yourself the best chance of getting that property you love.
Okay, that's really critical because we're working for our vendors. If you're trying to buy a property, if I've got someone who's subject to finance for 7 days as opposed to someone who's subject to 30 days, that is absolutely critical for us in advising our vendors on which offer they should take. And depending on what price guide you can be $10,000 to $15,000 cheaper and subject to a shorter finance clause, and we'll still go with that offer rather than something that's subject to 30 days that can go 29 days, fall over, and that's a disaster for us selling the property. And I suppose why we've gone back to auctioning properties given today's current environment.
And people do get nervous with finance at auction because they don't have an unconditional approval. We can have a loan that's pre-approved subject only to the valuation of that property so that they can bid with confidence knowing that the bank isn't going to change their mind after they've purchased a home. And we've done that for many clients already and had a 100% success rate.
That's another thing that's really interesting to us because with regards to valuations, well, we're not valuers, but the auction is the cleanest and most transparent way. If we've got numerous registered bidders, several of which has bid on the day, the property sold for that price.
It's the truest indication of its value on the market.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure.